Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to CnC Zero Hour. Welcome back to the World Series 2022 and welcome back to another round number 2. Down at the bottom left of Oil Rampage, we have the red player with a GLA Vanilla, and this is GNX. Up in the top right, facing him today, we have the green player with the GLA Stealth, and this guy used to be under the name Peace Lover, but now he's called Merry. So I was actually involved in the arrangement between this. I was supposed to be live streaming it, but then I wasn't available at the last minute, so can't remember who streamed it instead. But yeah, my opinion here is that GNX is very scared here, very scared. I asked them when they were going to play, and GNX said we're going to play. I can only play on the deadline. And what does that mean? Is like the 30th of October or the 29th of October or whatever the deadline was. But I saw him playing Zero Hour and commentating on Zero Hour every single day. So you only delay the games if you feel you're not prepared or you're not ready or you want to stay at the World Series as long as possible. But I just based on that, you can tell who's got the stronger mindset here, let's say. So I'm expecting a Merry win here, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know the winner of this. Worker over on the left hand side for GNX, probably going to try and establish a tunnel, but Merry will have scouted it. Merry, I think he was voted, or a lot of people were commenting saying that Merry's actually one of the best players outside of the expert players. Like, he's like the next one in line or the next strongest player or whatever. Technical straight down the middle for GNX. I've played him quite a few times, GNX, on this map, so he's quite familiar with this map at least. Only got 2 workers collecting over here. He's got a technical straight across the map, delaying the oils, which I like. Merry is on top of that one though, kills it. Ooh, weird. They both died at exactly the same time. Was that actually? Did it actually get crushed by the barbed wire fence, or did the technical run into it? I'm not sure. Tunnel over here has been denied. GNX is behind on his oil caps, I think. Got 4 captured for Merry. And only 3 captured for GNX, although I think that additional one there was a little bit slow as well. Tunnel over on the right hand side. Has he got a super tech now? I think he has. GNX could get that tunnel cancelled if Merry's paying attention, but he's not. He runs his super tech, which is a most valuable unit at this point, straight into a tunnel and bunker, which is not very good from him at all. He's going to run deep into the base though, and GNX just doesn't seem interested. He's not got any units out to defend it or anything. It's just running around. It's actually getting healed now, and the workers are being harassed. So yeah, very weird, because that was on like very low HP, like 1 HP. Could have been killed. Both players now capturing more oils. Scorpion Rocket does hit the super tech. Super tech probably is going to get killed now. Nicely picked off there for GNX, because it did need picking off. Let's face it, you can't just leave that loose in the back of the base. Did need hitting. RPGs on the right side going to work on Peace Lover's oil. That's a nice little bit of harassment. On a very valuable building as well, hitting the oils. Peace Lover taking control of the mid, and he's also got an aggressive position over on the right side. He's got both oils there and a refinery. He's got all of his oils now. If that one dies, obviously he'll be 1 behind. But GNX only just capturing his middle one, and he has only 33% of this area, and another technical comes in, killing more workers. Both players will be building their palace, I imagine. Actually, GNX is behind on his palace. He's not building his palace. Yeah, I used to think that actually rushing out 3 arms dealers and going heavy units was actually the best strat on a GLA mirror here. And it actually might be, but the more I played it, the more I realized actually a super fast palace is better. You can prioritize the palace and then build the 2nd and 3rd arms dealer later. So obviously GNX probably hasn't realized that yet, and he hasn't still got his oil and refinery down in the bottom right. Macro not on point, and he's actually going to be the first one to lose an oil, because that one did not get killed. Merry's only slightly ahead in XP, but that is a major kill. It's worth the same as like 1.6 black markets, and this one has been killed as well by a TNT. So yeah, Merry with a better control here in the middle with the extra tunnels. Another TNT now being prepared by Merry. Could be on another oil. Yeah, I think apart from this right-hand side where big battles like do favor 3 arms dealers, I think it's like it's so bunkery that you can't really make the most of 3 arms dealers most of the time. Like if you rush it out, I mean, I think it's better to go for a palace. Technical here for both players. It's very interesting. Don't tell me that one's gonna hit. No. Okay, does kill the bunker. It can be repaired though, and the RPGs actually survive. Technical for GNX actually does get through, but he's not paying attention. Ooh. Does get 3 quads though. Let's get 3 quads. It's just kind of okay. He's actually taking the lead in XP now. But remember, he's an oil down. And Mary is already on a palace. Already on his first market and floating 13k. Oh, GNX, you need to save that. You need to save that. Oh, man, that's a huge error. Nah. Nah, you just made a massive error there. And this supply is about 50 miles away from the supply. Scorpion push down the right-hand side. There's 2 battle buses out and 4 buggies already from Mary. Scudstorm also going up. Scudstorm on the left as well, so 2 Scuds. And the palace is only just being built for GNX, which is very, very late. TNT comes in for GNX. Doesn't hit its target, which is the oil. Yeah, nice defense here from Mary on his oils. He's not lost anything so far. I think a few more stingers dotted around to stop the TNTs wouldn't be such a bad idea. Stinger there, stinger there, stinger there. Like, one there will cover any TNTs going left and any going right. Combined with the tunnels, pretty sure nothing's going to be hitting its target. Even just leaving a couple of quads or a toxin tractor there next to the oils can be good as well. But so far, Mary's doing everything right. He got all his oils on time. He's applied nice aggression. He's got 2 Scud Storms on the way. Technical coming through. Is it going to get stopped in time? I don't know. Going to be close. Ooh. Yeah, GNX probably not happy about that. It's probably getting a bit frustrated now. The amount of TNTs he's gone for, and it's not achieved its goal. Big attack from GNX down the right. He's committed to try and kill this oil, and I think he's willing to sacrifice his army for it. But the problem is, even if he does get that, he is going to lose a lot of army. He is going to lose a lot. A lot of Scorpions, a lot of quads. I suppose you've got to use them somehow. You did go 3 arms dealers. And he is continuing to engage, but this bunker's doing damage from across the little oil patch thing. He is killing units, and it is working out kind of okay, given that you have all these units and have to do something. But Peace Liver is actually just creeping forward with the stealth tunnels. He's got 2 Scud Storms out on the field now as well. And that whole attack has been stopped. So he lost his whole army, but he did kill some army of Mary. And he also did kill 1 oil. TNT from Mary doesn't achieve his goal. It's a second attempt at that oil. Only 3 workers collecting there for Mary. 2 Scud Storms in play. TNT for Mary fails again, actually. I like the attempts because the TNTs are... You got to remember to do it. You got to remember to micro the technical and find a way in and stuff. And if you get an oil, it is worth it. I think the obvious way is just to go from that tunnel to that oil. I mean, we can see the whole map and they can't. Ooh, another failed TNT, or is it going to get it? Nah, it's failed again. Yeah, that's frustrating because these TNTs aren't free. They're like $1,500 a piece. GNX beaconing in the middle.
Our base is in peril.
Just where he knows there's a load of tunnels. But yeah, 2 Scud Storms up. Has he beaconed that number 1? Because there is actually 2 out. And Mary can stealth them as well. He should be stealthing them. That should be stealthed. Yeah, I even think, you know, Mary can go less on the markets and more on Scud Storms. I think that's what you see more of the top players doing, going for more and more Scud Storms. Another TNT from Mary does hit its target. This is sinking for the GNX. Sinking, and the chances chances of winning are sinking. Was that another TNT on this building? But yeah, that was the most obvious route. Straight down the middle. There's no defense here from GNX. He needs to clear this. Honestly, he needs to clear it. I also wonder if Scorpions are even worth going here as the GLA. I think you can just go quads and then you don't even have to make a giant army. Just go straight fast palace. Do you need to really go to Scorpion spam? There's so many choke points in these strong bunkers. I don't know if 3 arms dealers can just get that much done. 2 Scud Storms going to fire in about 2 minutes. It's going to be big bad news for GNX. He's got 1 Scud Storm of his own out. Battle Bus is out, but it's going to get deleted, I think. Yeah, it gets deleted of Merry. Ooh. But the Scud missiles there were going to hit his own quads. Okay, 1 quad oversteps the mark a little bit. Merry pops, but I mean, look at this. He has so many markets. He's ahead in Scud Storms. He's ahead in XP. He's ahead in map control. He has 50 buggies on the right hand side. This supply was built way too far away. This supply didn't have enough workers on it for a while, actually. 11.7, 18k. See the damage the far away supply does? Just build a supply here. And just build 6 workers and just let them collect. Because if you build a supply like that, also workers are going to this edge here, and then they're actually going miles away. Like, he's collected loads more here, and he only had 2 workers for ages, or 3 workers for ages. Okay, GNX finally cleared Merry out of the middle, but he's about to take 2 Scud Storms to the face. I think 1 will be there, and I think the other one could be there or on that. Actually, I would do it on that, because you're clearing a lot of base defenses there and taking away a lot of map control for him as well. But you could argue that's the unsafe one. That's the more safe one, isn't it? It's deeper in the back of the base. Okay, Scud Storm launches for Merry. Where is that? 2 Scud Storms. He's hitting the production. As long as he gets the oil, that's still okay. Nah, that's bad. Where's the other one here? Why? I don't. He's obviously going for the win now. That's what it must mean. Otherwise, you just go for the oils. Oh, he's going to TNT this one. Okay. Yeah, very nice from Merry. You can see why he's one of the best non-expert players. Some might argue he's even better than some of the expert players. I think the winner of this here will go and face Scuba, so I actually think Peace Level would even win that if he progresses here. But I don't think GNX would. Yeah, 4 Scud Storms for Merry. But yeah, he's wiped out the production and then TNT'd the oil. Yeah, I personally would have done that different, but I think... Oh, he's floating 32k, oh my god. I think he just wants to win the game now with units. That's what he's trying to do. Or maybe he's just so certain or just so confident he can still win the game regardless and TNT the other oils himself. I mean, he's so far ahead. He's got 33k. He's clearly not trying that hard at this moment, otherwise you'd be dropping down so many Scuds, you'd be creeping forward at tunnels and arms dealers. Yeah, he knows he's won this. I think he's doing that big size thing. Float 35k, and then when the opponent quits out and sees how much money you had, it's a massive mental barrier that probably GNX will probably have to get over for the next few games, unless he is mentally strong enough. I mean, he's against a Merry here with 40k now. There's a Jarman. Oh no, it's not a Jarman on the bike. Rebel on the bike. Yeah, GNX is in a bad way, man. He is taking heavy damage here at the front. The buggies and the quads continue to press forward. Tunnel's going down. Mary is level 5. We seen a sneak attack yet? I don't think so. Mary's still floating a load of cash. He is definitely showing off at this point. He's not even doing anything in his base, is he? Okay, he's making a saboteur. Scud ready to fire. Oh, here's a sneak attack. Scud ready to fire for GNX. Where's that going to be?
Our base is under attack.
It's going to be on the top left, but I mean, he has so much cash. At this point, it's not going to make any difference. You probably whatever you do here, there's no chance to win. Nah. There's literally nothing you can do at this point. There's literally nothing. Unless Mary DCs, disconnects, or is a mismatch or something. Even if there was a mismatch, this is a 90% win anyway, so I think Mary would just win it. Yeah, he's got a Scud launcher with a massive end, trying to do some damage. This oil should have been killed a while ago, honestly, when the production got hit, but I think Mary's just so confident at this point. Floating 50k in the game number 1. GG. Yeah, I really wonder. I would like to see GNX's like point of view. Did he check the cash there at the end and see how much cash he had? 1-0 for Mary. Okay, jumping into game number 2. Up in the top right, we have the agility stealth for the red player, which is GNX. All the way down in the bottom left, we have Mary with the green GLA vanilla. Double barracks opener there for Mary. No fake barracks. Also no fake barracks for GNX. Expect both players to be going for mass oil capture. Just like in the previous games. So one of these barracks will be upgrading the capture upgrade. And the other one will just be used to spread rebels all over the place. Second supply going up for GNX. A little bit far away. Would like that a little bit closer. And I also don't think he's boxed in correctly. His supply here is a fake arms dealer. Thing is here, when that completes, he's going to have to wait a few seconds to upgrade it to a real because he doesn't have enough cash for that right now. So I think that is a mistake. For GNX, I highly value getting that first technical out as quick as possible because you've got the chance to deny all of these rebels capturing the oils for Mary. Like this. A technical straight from Mary. Straight across to the oil. Does get one rebel. And then straight into the worker line. Killing some workers. Could go right to the back now. Kill a load more workers as well. Could go in either way, around the back or there. Or can actually just focus down this technical. Actually, no, he's taking enough damage so that GNX's technical there will take it on. But I think Mary's going to get in. He's going to kill another rebel there and killing a ton of workers here. Yeah, this is already looking very bad for GNX. Because you're happy to take the battles on the other player's side of the map, killing his workers, delaying his rebels and stuff like that. Meanwhile, at home, you're just completely chilled. Mary didn't get his second supply though. He does have a ton of cash. Dropped down his second supply just now. Tech versus tech battle up in the top left. GNX will come out on top. He has been slowed down significantly compared to on Mary's side of the map. Does need to get that middle oil. Does need to get his other oil and refinery down in the bottom right. This supply also very far away. This one maybe not so bad, but this one does seem a little bit too far away. But I think when people are clicking around on this map very, very quick, sometimes they just do a supply when wherever it lands is wherever it's going to be. But yeah, there is a lot to do, a lot of oils to capture. If you lose a rebel, you got to remember to remake it. So which oils have you captured, which oils haven't you captured? Another tunnel going up for GNX in the main base. This is a tech RPG, I think, and a technical here for GNX will take some damage from the RPGs that do get popped. Work here gets denied. And a TNT comes in from GNX. He does get the oil, actually. Very nice, but the only thing is he's just slow getting his own oil and refinery. And this one as well, he hasn't even got yet. So, I mean, it's all right going for a TNT, but is he prioritizing the wrong things? He's going for TNTs now, but meanwhile, he needs to get his own macro going because Peace Lover, or Mary's already on Palace is building. He's on 3 arms dealers. Only 2 arms dealers and not enough oils currently for GNX. Compare the palaces, about even actually. Another defensive tunnel from GNX over on the right side. Toxin Tractor coming in for Merry. Will he be able to flush out that building? He shouldn't be able to. Of GNX, sorry. One of the RPGs gets cleared, but the other one goes back inside. But actually, Merry just continues to push anyway. He probably can just engage that bunker now. Might lose 1 or 2 tanks. But otherwise, Merry's just taking over the whole map. So way further tunnels forward than GNX has on the other side of the map. And yeah, he really is making the Scorpions work, actually. 3 arms dealers seems to be working out for him very nice. But I think it's all stemming from GNX's macro. It's just not there at all. He's still not got his oil and refinery. That oil only just got captured. But already he's got a ton of tanks in his base, and he actually might get his palace denied here. Merry just going to actually focus on the oil, kill it while he can. Did get one of his own oils TNT'd. There's a big attack over on the left-hand side as well. More Scorpions, more RPGs. I think those RPGs need to go inside that palace, but is he just going to focus down the palace as well? I think he is. This hijack is coming. But if that gets reset, that's a really bad situation to be in. Really, really bad. Yeah, it does get killed, it does get reset. Did he drop down a market? He did drop down a market. No Scud Storm though. Still doesn't have them buildings in the corner. Hijacker comes in, takes the Scorpion. And yeah, Merry's completely controlling like pretty much all of the map. You can nearly see like 90% of the map. GNX is getting pushed back all over the place. He's making quads, making buggies, sending hijackers over here. But I mean, with hijackers, you're just going to delay the situation. There's still loads of Scorpions rocking up. Palace is complete, so he could upgrade to toxin shells actually, which make these even more powerful, and he does. Comes in with the toxin shells. Hijacker takes a Scorpion on the left, but can GNX even withstand this wave? Because his arms dealers are about to get closed down. He's floating a bit of cash. Palace being rebuilt over on the right side, but I think that's at risk of getting cancelled as well. Just need one of the Scorpions just to shoot a few shells there, and the toxin will kill the rest. Hijacker coming in again from GNX. But he's just losing the game all round. His macro is behind, his arms dealers was behind. Merry's ahead in XP. He's got more map control. He's got more oils. Just ahead in every single way. GNX has been defeated. GG. 2-0 there for Merry. Okay, jumping into the next one, we've got GNX up at the top right of Canyon Frost by MP3. He's playing with the red Gillet Vanilla. Down in the bottom left, we've got Merry with the USA Air Force in the green. Yeah, army advantage here for the Air Force. So I think Merry will be happy with that. It's going for a barracks first. I think that will be what we've seen in just a recent set. I can't remember which players did it. Was it Fargo, I think? Or was it Tumstep against Excal? Drop a quick barracks, and then you will go for 1 quick oil. I think that's what he'll do. He could make 2 rangers, and he could drop over the top and try and get a second as well. But I think he'll probably just make 1. Just try and grab the close one. There is a work ahead in that direction there. GNX with 2 supplies. Tunnel at each. This drone will not get detected by the tunnel though. Terrorists in place just in case of a dozer drop. And what is that? Is a dozer. Will he be able to deny that tunnel in time? GNX not paying attention, does lose the worker. So you now pretty much know where the first technical is going to come from. Merry behind us has gone for V's, going for a war factory. Over the right side, he's going to grab an oil probably. Unless the first technical goes over there to check. I don't think it's such a bad idea, actually, to pop the technical from there. Just go and check what's there and then come in. If there's nothing there, then so what? It's only delayed it by a couple of seconds. But I think denying the oil is very important. But yeah, is he going to check? No, he's not. He's going to send the technical straight through the middle. Is this the TNT one? I think there was, wasn't there? Wasn't there 2 terrorists? It's kind of predictable where the worker's going to come from. So he does finish the tunnel, so that V's doomed, really. That's kind of an okay position for GNX, I think. He's also securing a tunnel here, but he has let the air take the oil down at the bottom right. But yeah, that V's dead now. That V is dead. He's going to get a Vet 2 technical. He can come in now, hit the power if he wants. Needs to come in and do this TNT soon before enough V's get out to defend it. Combat drop over on the right side, but I think that will get wiped out by that tunnel in the end. This could be a really nice TNT. If you'd done that a little bit faster, you would have got the V there as well. Especially if you're going to suicide the technical anyway. You should have done that a little bit faster. But either way, he gets it. And he has picked off 1 V so far and got an aggressive tunnel here. But yeah, he so far has not checked the oil whatsoever. Can he even see it? Yeah, he can see it just. Needs to put a quad there, just start killing it, or an RPG or something. Needs to check it. This is a nice little quad position here, because that supply now basically can't be collected at all. You just got to be careful of the V's pushing out though. If that tower gets force fired down, maybe he can kill the tunnel. It is falling in that direction. Does not kill it though. It's not landing on it. But quads and RPGs here will take out the power. Yeah, I really like this position of GNX actually. It's not so bad, especially if he kills a V there. Does get the V. Laser lock comes in, but GNX continues to press. And if you get one dozer there, yeah, you can just kind of back off. I think you don't need to hang around there too long. It's pretty obvious now the V's are going to be coming, I think. But ambulance does go down as well. I think you'll still take that trade, even losing a couple of quads there. Like killed, what, 3 vehicles? One of them was dozer, one of them was a V, one of them was an ambo. You're harassing him, stopping him, collecting here. And the air's having to long distance collect. But yeah, the thing is that oil is paying for all the damage that's being done. Yeah, this is a mistake from GNX now. You can see him faltering a little bit, sending terrorists to the middle. There's no reason why you'd want to be doing that. Chinook is going to drop a ranger, probably, or a couple of rangers over to this section. What are these terrorists locked onto? That is very strange from GNX. I mean, at best, he's going to kill this bunker. Suppose if you're not planning on going for a TNT, if that was a pure mistake, yeah, killing that bunker still not a bad idea. You could then bring a technical and just clear it up. Oh, but the terrorists don't even take it down, actually. It's just damaged it. Oils have now been found, but even this one's been captured. So yeah, I mean, it's all right doing all this damage, but if you're just going to let the air take both of the oils, I mean, an Air Force on 2 oils, you don't really want to fall 2 oils behind. It's going to be very difficult now. Yeah, despite that good start there from GNX, the only difference was he needed to send that first technical down here, just to deny it, and then come in and do your thing, killing the power, killing the V. Just little tiny differences like that can make all the difference. I don't know if these RPGs are even going to kill it though, because the Ranger and this artillery platform might finish it. Technical definitely needs to finish off this Ranger. Yeah, a bit sloppy, like leaving that Ranger alive when the technical was already there. Sloppy losing that technical as well. Everything needs to be perfect from here, honestly, because this army's going to be deadly. You might even lose the game right here. These are pushing into a bit of a dangerous situation between a bunker and a tunnel full of stuff as well. That's a bit of a gift there, I think, for GNX. Like, it could have even lost more Vs there. Laser lock comes in on the toxin tractor. The toxin tractor decides to disappear. That's a gift as well. That V should have been taken down. That tunnel could have picked it off if it was manually clicked. But yeah, the problem is the Air Force is still on 1 oil. I would actually not mind it if that dozer came out of its hole and actually built a supply over here. But he's going for a combat nuke behind this. Just to counter the technicals. Maybe there's not enough quads out, for perhaps. Nice TNT there from GNX to finally take out the oil. But I think maybe when that rocks up, is going to cause some problems. I think there's only 1, 2, 3 quads. Okay. But there, one of them got took out against the Vs. Only 2 narrow men in the base, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't know about combat Chinook transition. Especially if like 2 combat Chinooks rock up now, that could cause some severe problems. He's now pressing issue in the base. Palace being hit. It is on 100%. Combat Chinook now coming in. Only 2 quads, and the targeting was bad there from the combat Chinook. But regardless, it is going to clear things up. He's going to trade off a little bit against the technicals. Load of RPGs going to go inside of that palace. Unloads. Oh, it was a bad combat Chinook. I did think he actually came in a bit too soon there. I think he should have prepared another one and then came in with 2 at the same time, and that probably would have been a game ender. But yeah, I don't agree with unloading the combat Chinook next to a toxin tractor. It's a little bit weird. I don't think it was at risk of going down. Yes, there was a few RPGs out. You could have focused down the palace to stop the palace from finishing, and he also could have just ran off with the combat Chinook. Yeah, a bit of a falter there from Mary. Other than that, it's been perfect so far, really. Apart from a bit of V-micro in the beginning, maybe. Yeah, Mary gains some ground now, clears out these tunnels. That's exactly what he needs, because he needs to collect again on this supply. The base is all very compact. Everything is very much together. I mean, the support powers of GLA, not really good until you get sneak attack and stuff like that later on, but you could get double TNTs, but I don't think there's that much of an issue with doing a compact base as the US against GLA. Just the only thing is the double TNTs. Like if you TNT that war factory there, that firebase might go down as well. If you TNT to between there, those 2 could go down. But other than that, yeah, it's a cute little compact base going on in the bottom left. Okay, buggy's out now for GNX. Take out one of the Vs. Think a nice harassing quad cannon around the back here could be good. Spectre gunship is now out. Mary is level 3. And it's going to kill pretty much the only market. He has not got workers' shoes just yet, and he has not got buggy ammo. So that's a very annoying Spectre, because he now needs to rebuild that. I don't know if he was messing around, not getting his upgrades or what, because it was a real one. Workers' shoes upgrades very, very fast. Maybe he was prioritizing getting the buggy ammo. But I like, because workers' shoes are so fast to get. Actually, I like to get that first. Wow, now Scarpit. Flashbang is going to flush that out. It wasn't even evac'd and redone. Carpet bomb comes in, tries to get the bait out on the tunnel. Did get it, but all the army was a little bit too far forward. Mary takes control of this bunker now. John Kelly's in the mix though. Snipes a V, but ultimately Mary's going to gain some ground, but at the cost of a lot of Vs. Did lose a lot of Vs there. 5 Vs at least. And the buggies might even finish off this one as well. Just got a little bit low. Combat Chinook being brought in again. So this is a remake. I'm not sure there are any quads out for GNX right now, and he's losing this whole section. Toxin tractor. A bit of carelessness here from a V. Does lose a V. But all of this supply, the GLA needs this. The GLA really needs this against an Air Force who's now can long distance collect from here. You're probably not going to be able to re-establish some tunnels in the supply there anytime soon. Buggy's coming over on the left hand side, but where is that combat Chinook? Still over here. But these buggies are out in the open, ready for the combat Chinook to come in and clear them up. John McKell in action. GNX is level 3. Could be getting the bounty money. Don't know if he's getting it though. John McKell thinking about getting a dozer, but it's just going to be focused down by Mary in advance. Mary's floating a load of cash. Think he should start long distance collecting from there, especially since he's got 94 Chinooks collected in the bottom left. Now does it. It's got the supply lens upgrade. Doesn't have advanced training. I think he should, because he's probably researching nothing from there and he's floating 6k. So yeah, I think he should get the advanced training. That's your visa up like, what, 100% faster, something like that. Don't know what that one's doing, unless it's just queued up. I think that is a misclick. I think he's meant to click on that, but he's actually just clicked on the ground. Yeah, a few little errors here and there for Merry. Spectre gunship comes in and kills the only market again. Still no worker shoes for GNX. Don't quite understand. Market gets cleared. GNX got a big line of tunnels, but so having a big line of tunnels, your economy is in tatters compared to the Air Force. The Air Force is better support powers. You've got loads more XP. And is he even getting the bounty money? I need to pay attention to the buggies if the cash is actually appearing above him. I don't think he is. Combat Nuke comes in with a massive V army there on the ground. Supply drop zones being built by Merry. Another tunnel going to get hit. I'm not convinced there's enough quads out, or even any quads at this rate. But he is re-expanding over here, but he's just losing so much ground, and every single one of these tunnels is like 100 XP. Quad's going to chase this way, but I mean, every little dollar you stole from there, it's just more adding to your economy and taking away from the opponent, so it's like a double whammy. Only one market in play for GNX. He's not in a commanding position at all. I think the air is in a really comfortable position to even build an airfield. Don't know if that's just to repair the combat nuke. It's taking a tiny bit of damage. The V's heading back over to the right side. Battle Buster's got a Jean Miguel inside of it. Big pop it. Ooh, baby. Big pop. The two quads get taken out. Is the combat nuke going to come in and fight this? No AP ammo, so it could do. But again, I feel like there should be two combat nukes. Maybe if you save that first one, there should be two flying around, because two would just wipe that out easily. You'd argue even one could wipe that out. But yeah, he's not currently bringing it. I think he should, especially when he's engaging with the Vs. But currently it's just kind of chilling. Maybe it's empty? No, it's not empty. Yeah, GNX is losing the game in every sense. The best part of the game for him here was the opening minutes where he got a free V kill. He did get a TNT on the power, and his little push that kind of happened here, where you can see all the black dots. King Raptor comes in, gets a split fire on the buggies, and he's only got like what, probably one buggy left to his name now. No, he's got 4 or 5 vehicles inside of there. GNX has been defeated. Yeah, the first technical should have gone down here, denied the oil. The technical that went for the power TNT shouldn't have killed itself. The TNT, if it had been instant, you would have got a V for it as well. But he kind of delayed it and then still killed his own technical, which is kind of weird. I can understand you delaying it if you want to get your technical out of there and let it survive. I can kind of understand that. But yeah, Merry is just, and in that last game there, just ahead in every, well, actually in all 3 games so far, just ahead in every single way. Okay, jumping into the reverse. GNX now with a stronger army by far. He's got the USA Air Force down in the bottom left with the Cyan Killer up at the top right. With the green player with a GLA Vanilla, which is Merry. So, interested to see how the players will play differently here. I reckon GNX will probably just do something similar with going Vs. Will Merry go for oils? Will he just be super aggressive? Will he try and make 4 terrorists, the TNT, a supply, and a war factory? Or would he just do the safer option of just trying to make 2 terrorists and TNT the power? Because if you go for 4 and there's a King Raptor and it one-shots it, then straight away you're off to a bad start there for the GLA. Okay, real arms dealer for Merry. No tunnel in his base, which is kind of weird. He's gone for 3 supplies. Does GNX realize that? Don't think so. Combat Nuke probably would own him right now. It's one of the largest and weirdest boxes I've seen in the World Series yet. Like, what is even the point in that? It's not even an attempt at a box. It's very, very strange. Yeah, I kind of hope he gets hunted for that. Chinook coming across the map. There is no terrorist in play. A mistake here from Merry because he's going to get a load of workers run over or gunned down by the V. That could have been Dozer dropped and then a V drop, and it would absolutely wreck him. V denies a worker. GNX is thinking about running away, and he does. TNC comes in. It is a double TNC, and it is on the power. It does get the power as well. Quite lucky to get the power there because the Vs could have very well picked off that last one. Mistake there from GNX, letting the V die, and no scrap deny as well. You're giving scrap to the technicals, which makes him a lot more powerful against the Vs. Yeah, aggressive tunnel here from Merry. That could be a game ender. Has he seen it? I think he's seen it.
Low power.
Yeah, he's seen it.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Tunnel gets cancelled. Worker is killed. Yeah, no real aggressive tunnels now from Merry because he went for this more passive 3 supplies, now into a fast 4 supply. But yeah, no like tunnel here, no tunnel on the oil or anything like that. Okay, take RPG from Merry. Might be able to pick off 1V here. Does get 1V, and the technicals now with the scrap do more damage to the Vs, but every single technical there goes down. Nice evac there from GNX. But there is a quad harassing him over on the right side, and one Chinook has already gone down. He's dropping down a 5 ace, and because you've done this weird box, the Dozer actually has to come out of the hole to make the 5 ace. Otherwise, he can make it from inside the hole. Whoa, GNX, you've just lost the game based on that. Just ran every single V and an ambulance into a tunnel. Probably because he was paying attention over here. But yeah, you can't just run into a tunnel like that. But yeah, he must have only built that tunnel recently. But yeah, Vs do all go down. 2 arms dealer spam now from Merry. He's also building another tunnel in that same position as before, but GNX is already on it. Combat Chinook is out. Starts in the tunnel. There are a couple of quads out. I don't know if he's going to pop from there, though. I think it could be a bad pop. Yeah, no real aggressive tunnels here from Merry now. Been able to get themselves fully established. I think if he loaded that a little bit more and there's 1 or 2 quads out, it could have kept that position. These little hut things are so strong considering how little a building they are. Like, I think that has less HP than that. It's kind of crazy. Okay, 1 unit been picked off here. Combat Chinook is on the way, but there's 2 quads perhaps locked on it. No, not locked on it. Worker will build a tunnel. There's a tunnel going up in the top left as well, and the GLA looks like he will be able to grab 1 oil. Yeah, GLA's got quite a bit of map control. If you take away them 2 oils now from the air, grab them from yourself, and you're on a 4th supply as well. Looking kind of bad, I think, for GNX. Needs to make something happen. Still flying around with this Combat Chinook. I think he's unloaded the Combat Chinook, though. Yeah, he's unloaded the Combat Chinook. Now building a strat, but that's his last dozer, is it? I believe it's the last dozer. He's now pressing with these 3 Vs and the amber. They're pretty full. But a palace is being built, so on a bit of a timer. He needs to get in the back there and cancel that palace. Ideally, he needs to stop that tunnel from completing. But he's actually losing a lot of HP here on 1V, and I don't know if 2 Vs are quite enough. When you get Search and Destroy, it still will be amazing, actually, against these squads. But so far, the micro is just lacking a little bit. It's taking quite a lot of damage on this single V. But he really needs to cause damage with these Vs, because he's just economically so far behind. GLA's got 1 oil, about to have a 2nd, and about to finish his palace. So the buggies are going to be out, and these Vs are going to be dead. Tentacles coming in from the side. Might still be able to trap him, actually, against the wall without the help of the buggies. Search and Destroy is deployed. I think those Vs should have all been trapped, but then Quad seemed a little bit AFK for a second. Search and Destroy now in play. Carpet Bomb on the way for GNX. Okay. Oh, it goes flying. Comes in, gets a quad. Oh no, doesn't even get a quad. Doesn't even get a quad. Oh man, it flew. There's a bit of traffic in the air. I had to fly around the tower. I've never actually seen that on this map before, but it's absolutely hilarious. B2 stealth bomber has to fly around a 50 meter tower because it was in the way. Just made a sharp U-turn. What was it? Yeah, 360. Made a 360. Yeah, Murray looking like he wants to take a 5th supply, the greedy guy. Down in the bottom right, he's going to capture that 2nd oil after all. A little bit late because that rebel there was kind of idle for a hell of a long time. GNX trying to clear out this left-hand side, but I think there has to be buggies now. So far, apparently not. Quad cannons might be able to trap these Vs against the side of the map. With Search and Destroy, you still might be able to take out all Vs. One V does fall. Needs to be doing the damage now while the quads are kind of idle. But here comes a Spectre. I think those Vs should win that without dying, I think. Spectre going to kill the oil down at the bottom right. And every single quad there has gone down here. Quite a waste there from Mary, really. Okay, Battle Bus is out. Is he going to kill the dozer? He kills it. But he has a CC. He's not hunted. Of course he has a CC because we saw the Spectre on the oil. Needs to be careful because he's losing HP on that ambo. But the buggy's now coming in. And the Vs are taking a lot of damage. Confused why he went for a Battle Bus first, actually. I thought we would see buggies sooner than that. But I think these Vs are going to get trapped and killed next to the side of the map. Yep. John McKellar's in there as well. And the Battle Bus even survives. Needs to get that in a tunnel ASAP. Combat Chinook is back in action. There's a tunnel right there. I don't know how many quads are left. I imagine it's mostly buggies now because the quads just all got wrecked up against the side of the map there at the top left. Another dozer in play. I think he needs to pull one from there at least and start collecting from there now. But the Battle Bus is actually killing the Combat Chinook. Combat Chinook does go down. And the Battle Bus and the Jarman do some damage to the Vs as well. One of them gets sniped. Ooh. That's painful. That's painful. Needs to move that one closer as well. As he's going to take another shot. Yeah, he's going to take another shot. Why is he not going closer to the artillery platform? A lot of these have been taken out or neutralized without a pilot. GNX only has 2 Vs left. It's not looking great. He's going to be harassed here now as well. He's already mined out here. This has already only got $2,400 left, and this supply is still loads of supplies to take. Okay, carpet from GNX. Could be kind of nice, actually. I don't think Mary's paying attention. Carpet bomb does come in. Completely levels that mini army. About 6 or 7 units there, I think. John McKell still in play over here, though. I think he should go back a bit before he snipes, otherwise he's just going to die. Does manage to still get away. No scan and no drones there from GNX. I don't know why he's not scanned. He's actually placed the drone. But he must have a scan, though. Spectre gunship gets stopped from killing the oil. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't pick off that Jarman. Must not have been paying attention, but I don't know where he was paying attention, though. Maybe he was clicking the Spectre on the oil or something like that. A10 coming in on the oil as well. But it is getting repaired. I don't think it's going to finish it. The worker will get killed, but the oil's going to survive, ultimately. And all the snooks getting picked off over here. Mary is now level 3. GNX is level 4. Nice little split of the units there in case of another carpet bomb, but carpet bomb is still probably away off being fully off cooldown. CC now being built by Mary. King Raptors might just whole mode the battle bus, so they're picking off the buggies actually. Did suicide the Raptors for it though. Not economically worth it, especially when you're actually behind an economy. I know you were behind 2 oils, but he's killed both now. But these buggies are eventually going to wreck these Vs, and GNX is running out of cash, running out of options. Mary is getting the bounty money, so all of these fights just favour him. He's getting more and more money. King Raptor comes in. He's going to split fire the buggies. Split fires a RPG in a buggy. Okay. Vs continue trying to do damage, but the buggies are back out. And 2 Vs go down. He's only got 1 more V now to his name and only $400 in the bank. I think that's it for GNX. I think he was probably decided a few minutes ago. Probably a TNT coming in now from Mary. Looks like 3 terrorists. Gets the strat. Very nice. I think killing the Rangers there. Getting a little bit of extra bounty money. A little bit of extra XP. If you watch his XP, it's just adding up slightly. Could have come in and crushed them rather than trying to kill them the slow way. And Mary's got that as well. So all his vehicles are repairing for free. And GNX has been defeated. Yeah, like I said, I think Mary's just a couple levels better, and I think he's better prepared for this. And I'm not convinced GNX is fully prepared to take on Mary, to be honest. But yeah, let's see if he can establish some kind of a comeback. GG. Okay, jumping into the next one. We're on Snowy Drought. Up in the north, we've got the red player with the GLA Tox, which is GNX. Down in the south, we've got a Tox Mirror. So for the green player with the Tox is Mary down in the south. Probably expecting a 3 supply build order from both. I like the fact the buildings are on an angle. I like the position in there. Baker Barracks over there. Is he going to sell his CC in time? You want to have enough money to upgrade that straight away, in my opinion. Any delay in upgrading that, I think is bad. Did upgrade it straight away. He's getting a middle tunnel there. I actually like that opener there from GNX. Yeah, I like that. I like this on an angle as well. Would just like enough workers there. I think that one's idle. So he's only collecting on 1 worker there right now. And any idle workers there? No, I don't think so. Definitely wants to be collecting on 5 or 6 workers there. That's idle. That's idle. Yeah, a little bit poor there from GNX. I thought it was going to be a flawless opener. Not completely flawless. Could argue he's got better map control. I actually really like that position he's got there. And you could argue that he's got the... Oh, no way. Oh, no way. Can he even get in to kill that? It's so weird when that happens, you know. So weird. Can he actually get in there? Yeah, he can. But I mean, this is the thing. It's not hard just to box off your workers. If I said box your workers, your life depends on it. You're gonna do it. But yeah, some people just cutting corners, or they're not fast enough, or I don't know, they're not good at judging space, or they don't know how to redo the building. I think he's just trying to focus on everything, trying to get everything right. But he's just ended up leaving a gap there. And yeah, lost all the workers. He was only collecting with 3 workers anyway. A lot of them were idle. But then losing them all as well, yeah, it's bad. Economic damage has been done now to GNX, whereas pretty much none has been done to Mary. Mary's collecting on loads of workers over here. Tentacles back in the box. Oh, man. You could even hide in the box now. And as the tentacles come in, you could just pick them off. There is a vet too, though. He's choosing to sell this one. But this is such a mess, man. You do not want to be in this mess like in the opening minutes here. RPG's dropped off for Mary as well. Such a funny little situation. GNX will clear it eventually, but at what cost? The cost is he's lost all of his workers there multiple times. And we're only 3 minutes and a half into the game. Mary's also fast to getting his oil. Looks like he lost some workers there as well. XP would tell you a different story, but you actually don't get XP from killing workers. Maybe you should, you know. Maybe you should. RPG dropped off and down in the bottom right by GNX. Should be clearable though. Think you should keep that tentacle alive. Think it's important to keep it back there because you can come in and harass. But that supply later on, it could be a big distraction, but he let that die too easily in my opinion. He's getting his refinery. That should be hitting one of these buildings. I don't know if you can reach that or not. I think you can reach that. I think you can click from that to that. But yeah, several mistakes here from GNX. Would have been also nice if you wanted to take it to an X level, bring a worker there and build it in the back. But what I think Mary should be doing is bringing a technical with a rebel to clear that, and it looks like he will be doing that. But yeah, if GNX brought a worker, that would be a game-changing move for sure. A rebel comes in, clears it out. Yeah, GNX since the start, he had a better tunnel position, but he's already been cleared off it because he was so economically damaged, like on this top left supply, losing the workers over and over again. Because of the poor box, he's now behind considerably. Well, the palace is already finished for Mary, and he's already building a fake market, but it's only on 30% for GNX. He's only collecting on 3 workers here. I like this tunnel and Stinger to stop a TNT coming in. Do you like that? Not quite sure what that was. Another tentacle coming from Mary. Is that going to be the TNT though? Not sure if that's the TNT or not, but if he's beating GNX to it, that's pretty funny. Sorry, that is unfortunate, let's say. It's pretty unfortunate. Yeah, TNT on the oil. Yeah, GNX had the right idea. He knew what was going to come, but he's just too slow to it. Again, only collecting on 3 workers though. Is one of them's even idle, so it's not. He's only collecting on 2. Rebel even gets the clear on the house there. Mary's taking the lead in the XP department. It's going to get this middle building as well. It's going to get a free junk repair. It's going for a battle bus. I've noticed a few times now, like with Spear GLA mirror or against the Air Force before, he seems to be making this battle bus and having a Jarman and Cal inside of it. Making 2 battle buses in this instance. Anyone who's going up against him should keep some of this stuff in mind. Big Scorpion push now for Mary. Clears a 1 tunnel, but decides to back off. I think it would be useful if he gets hold of that. It might even be able to outrange that tunnel and eventually kill it. Okay, here come them battle buses, and this is going to be bad news for GNX. He's having to take this Scorpion battle. When you fire your rockets, then the Gamma buses can come in and just clear everything up. But they come in, do a little bit of damage, and then tend to back off, actually. Maybe he just doesn't think he needs them at the moment, but I definitely think they should be supporting here. They should be supporting, like, now, because they would wreck these Scorpions, sitting from the back. John McKell does snipe one of the battle buses, though, and he's not putting his RPGs back in straight away. The supply is going to go down, and Merry is ahead in every single department. He's also level 3. I think he's got the better upgrades. GNX does have Gamma. He's building a market, but I don't think market's the thing to be building right now. He needs to pour loads into units and reclaim this. But I think it is already decided. It's already GG. He knows it. GG's out, and that's 5-0 for Merry. Okay, jumping into the next one, we have GNX down in the south with the red GLA Tox. He has now got nothing to lose. Well, he has got something to lose, being kicked out of the World Series, but he needs to win every single game from this point. So yeah, you need to play now with no fear. You need to go for it, because this is it if you get kicked out. If you lose this game, you are kicked out. It looks like he's going for a funky build order as well. He's going for a fast supply, fast TNT. Up in the north, we have GLA Tox with the green, which is Merry. Looking like he might do the same build order again. So what this build order is, you go for a super fast TNT. The idea is you try and TNT that before, like, maybe one technical will get out, but then you whack it, and then you try and win with the superior numbers, superior technicals. But it's a double barracks. I'm not quite sure about that. The thing is, if I'm doing that build order, I actually like to make a few more workers from a CC. Oh, he's gone inside. What the hell is he doing? Okay, this is weird. This is weird, man. The whole point is that you rushed out that technical super fast, but it's not actually even that much faster than a GLA CC where the worker started here. Like, he's literally meeting in the middle now. He's like half a second quicker. But he's a whole supply down, map control down, and everything, because he's kind of rushed that out. But yeah, he's going for it. He's going in regardless. Is he going to be able to hit the arms dealer? Is he going to do 2 at a time? Ooh, one of them got picked off and he suicides his own technical. Oh, he did finish it. He got it. Okay, he must have brought 5 with him. Okay, another TNT being prepared. Yeah, I actually like to make a few more workers there and then get them collecting straight away. Boost your economy a little bit more, because it's going to be lower economy. But technical now for Merry coming in, going to wreck all of these workers. Oh, TNT from Merry. Gets the arms dealer. That's GG. GG for GNX. Call him GGNX. I might put that in the title of the video for a bit so you'll notice this. Okay, another TNT from GNX. But he's losing all of his economy, though, so it's alright hitting the war factory over and over again and losing the technical. Okay, kill a few workers there, but the fact remains that he's still collecting on 2 supplies, loads and loads of workers. So yeah, I actually don't think this build order is very good on this particular map in this matchup, especially when your worker spawns there and you only have to build the supply there, and his technical was slow getting the terrorists in the first place. Tech RPG here from Merry, trying to push this away from GNX. GNX unloads 4 RPGs. Got a worker here as well. Technical's just kind of running away for GNX at the moment. He gets some veterancy, which could be important. Merry comes in. Put his technicals, clears this up. Could get some scrap, but I think the Rebel captured it, actually. And technicals now for GNX going to head to the worker lines. Does go in, only kills 1 worker there. Not sure how many killed there. But he could go back in now and kill a load. Technical goes through a technical. Merry pulls all his workers once again, and he's doing a pretty good job, to be fair, at protecting his workers. GNX now expanding to a 3rd, but the map control advantage is with Mary. I think he has more technicals out. I think he might have more RPGs. Yeah, but a lot better map control and a fully established third supply already. Oh, baby. Oh, if that gets up, that's it. There's no turning back from that one. Technical over on the left-hand side. The thing is, you don't want to alert him. You don't want to alert him. There is a technical on the way for GNX. Is he going to deny it? Looks like he might be able to deny it. He's sending a technical there, but is he focusing the worker? No, he's focusing the tunnel. That's going to get up. That's GG. GG for GNX. Tunnel going to kill the workers. There's no way you're clearing that anytime soon. And yeah, GG and X.
You have been
It's out of the World Series. Yeah, I kind of knew this would be the result when GNX said, "Oh, let's just play on the deadline." And then he doesn't seem to have been preparing. He could have been spamming challenges against the experts pretty much every single day. That would have boosted him, boosted his skill level, I think. But yeah, Mary just too strong, and I think yeah, he's probably at or at least one level or two levels ahead of where GNX is right now. But yeah, wish GNX the best. Nice try. Mary is a hard opponent, and I actually think he might be Scuba. I think he will beat Scuba, and I think he will then give Size a hard challenge as well. That's if Size doesn't get disqualified, actually, because Size is at risk of getting disqualified because he's not arranging his game against Vector. And I even sent him a reminder on Facebook, and he said, "Oh yeah, I will." But then, yeah, he still didn't, which is kind of weird. So yeah, GG, well played to GNX, and I'll see you in the next one.